Hi, guys. What?
What?
Why do you always look at me after I say hi, guys?
Because it sees you getting uncomfortable.
Yes, it does. Makes me feel very awkward.
Makes me happy. I like that is working.
Yes.
Yes.
So is that one. Yes. So happy Bec Week.
Oh, that's right, it's Bec Week. But you said it was Bec Week last week.
It's still Bec Week.
When does Bec Week finish?
Sometime this week.
Isn't it a week after your birthday?
I don't know. It's been...
Depends how good your birthday goes.
Yeah. Although at the moment I'm kind of thinking of cancelling Saturday.
Why?
I don't know. I do this quite often. I'll plan to have like some kind of celebration.
You pre-guessing no one's going to turn up, but if you cancel it, then you don't have the downer that nobody turned up.
No.
I can ring everybody and tell them how uncomfortable you are that nobody's going to turn because your generation doesn't like replying. Well, they don't.
Yeah, especially my friendship group. Wait, is this focusing on us or is it focusing on the background?
I don't
Oh, no,
know.
you're in focus.
You sure now?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a reasoning. I just feeling a bit overwhelmed.
You're always feeling overwhelmed.
I know.
So it's just the norm.
Yeah.
So that's it.
No. I was going to say we in the weekend had a staycation with our...
A staycation?
With our
No, it was our Christmas breakup.
Yeah, but it was still a staycation.
No.
With our respective...
What's the difference from staycation and vacation?
Because it's a vacation when you leave your city, but if you're in the same city that you live in, you just go stay somewhere, it's a staycation.
So if you went down to Geelong...
It's kind of that could be a vacation. But
Right,
we
so
live
if
in
you
Melbourne.
went to Frankston...
That'd be a staycation.
But Frankston is...
Is it still classed as Melbourne, though?
Geelong's sort of...
No,
I'm
Geelong-
not classed as Melbourne, I'm a Linda.
It's a suburb in Melbourne.
Isn't Geelong a suburb of Melbourne?
No, it's its own city.
All right, Mornington.
Staycation.
No, because it's not a suburb of Melbourne. It's Mornington Peninsula.
Well, I don't...
You obviously made this up,
I
so
didn't.
I'm questioning you like all the other dumb things as well, like genres for music.
You were talking about genres of photography today.
Yeah, they're a bit easier.
How so?
Well, if someone's a street photographer, they're a street photographer.
Yeah,
If someone's a portrait photographer, they're a portrait photographer. If one's a wedding photographer, they're wedding photographers.
if someone's a techno DJ, it's very different to someone that plays drum and bass.
Yeah, but then you've got liquid drum and bass. Then you've got
There's
this. That's what I'm talking about. Subgenres. I don't think we have subgenres in. Do they have subgenres in country and western
I don't know. I don't listen to
or
it.
classical?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't listen to it.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to know about it if I don't listen to it.
I just think EDM's like the worst. Because if you go onto Google and ask what drum and bass is, there's 3 answers and they're all different. So I don't know which one. Someone says it's the speed, but then other people are classed as drum and bass, but they don't play at that speed. Then there's that kick drum, kick drum, kick drum, kick drum. But then...
I just know what it sounds like.
Oh, could. It's in a genre, all right?
Anyway.
So liquid's that wishy-washy...
Yeah, it's the one I don't like.
Wishy-washy doesn't seem to go anywhere.
Yeah, it's the one I don't like.
So how does it fit into drum and bass?
I don't know.
See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why it's hard, whereas... But I think, no, it started in metal too.
Yes.
But not when I was young. There wasn't... Those.
So it's my generation, is it?
Well, I'm blaming them. It's a problem with the whole world at the moment.
Anyways, we went to the city. The hotel was nice. I liked our rooms that we had. Nice little suites. It was very nice and fancy. But I was not happy because when I was making the bookings, it's got like notes, is this a special occasion? And so I booked Peter in his wife's room. And then when I booked mine and Jared's, I put in the notes, this is for my assistant, it's her birthday. And then because I saw in the reviews for the place that people were checking in, they get to their room to celebrate a birthday and they had a little cake that looked really tasty. So I was
They gave you a free bottle of wine.
I gave you one as well.
Yeah, because it was the birthday weekend.
No, they didn't know that there was... the note didn't say anything about birthday.
Then how did they know it was your birthday?
Because I put it in the note.
You just said the notes didn't know.
The note that they left with the bottle of wine just said, thank you for choosing to stay at the W. Did it say anything about happy birthday? And it didn't give me a cake.
Oh, ours said happy birthday on it.
Oh, did it?
No. Yes. I got burnt by my old assistant that she worked out that if you go into a restaurant and tell it's your birthday, you get a free little bit of cake. But you got to put up with everyone who's never met you before singing to you.
Oh, I so didn't want this. I'm glad they didn't.
You can't do that.
Yes,
so
you can.
Becca's decided she wanted her free bit of cake.
Yeah.
And she got all funny because it got to 3/4 of the way through the night and she hadn't got it. And she started to get a bit shitty that she didn't get a free piece of crappy cake. And when they brought it out, then she gets shitty that we start singing happy birthday.
I don't like the song.
We're not going to sing Merry Christmas.
Well, don't say anything. Just say happy birthday. That's it. You don't sing
if
it.
you're going to get free shit, you got to put up with shit.
No, I don't like the song. It makes me feel really awkward. I don't know what to do. I just feel...
Well, you did it to me. Oh, so that's different. Oh, yes, look at you. In fact, even worse, she had a mariachi band come and freaking sing happy birthday to me. Yes.
I hate it. I told Jared for my celebrations with our friends on the weekend, if anyone sings the song, I'm storming out. I hate it. I don't know where to look. It just feels awkward. You just stand there with this whole group of people all like look at you and sing this corny little song. No, I hate it.
Just sing it yourself then.
No, just don't sing it at all. I went to the in-laws last night for dinner and...
Did they sing it?
No.
What shitty in-laws. Didn't even wish you a happy birthday.
They did say
Did you get a cake?
Yeah, Julie
with candles on it?
No.
Julie... Oh, it's not birthday cake. It has to have candles to be
she
birthday
made a
cake.
pav. It was really good.
A pav.
Yeah, it was really tasty.
Pav's not really a birthday cake.
In summer it is.
No, ice cream cake is birthday cake.
I do love ice cream cake. But I also love pav and she knows I love pav and also it's nice and soft on my tooth.
Does she do the sticky pav or the fluffy one?
It was fluffy.
Yes, I prefer the sticky.
Yes, well, it was nice and easy for me to eat with my tooth.
Well, why would you slam your face into a table than the floor? That was a dumb thing.
Really wish I did. Oh yeah, we have an update on that. It's not great because I still can't eat properly. So I went back to the dentist and they did x-rays and the tooth that's giving me hell, I have fractured it right below the root. So a root canal won't save it. So I've just got to live with it and I'll probably end up losing the tooth and then I have
Then they're going to give you a head transplant.
And then I've got to look at either getting an
they
implant.
might get a nice head for you.
Or a bridge.
A bridge.
Woo, that's really fun. But all the other teeth are fine.
Why don't you get a silver tooth or a gold tooth? You could be a rapper. That could be your DJ name.
My dentist was
DJ
like...
Goldtooth.
No. He was like, oh, like, you know, you will probably end up losing the tooth. And he's like, and then you could just like live with the gap. And I'm like, I'm not walking around missing one of my front teeth. Like, I don't live in the Western suburbs.
I love fentanyl. Why not?
No way. So,
is there a new drug out? Like super bad than fentanyl?
I don't know.
No, something came up in the feed and it had a jar of heroin, I think they had heroin written on it, fentanyl written on it, and something else that started with C. And it said lethal doses above it, and it showed heroin sort of like was this big, fentanyl was just crumbs on the bottom, and this other thing was only one dot. I think, well, my dyslexia is not helping. I can't really read what it's saying, but
I don't know.
it didn't. It started with C, I think.
I don't know.
No. Anyway,
But anyway, that's the update on my tooth.
your teeth.
But yes, no, it was actually the.
You can, get a wrapper tooth.
I don't want a wrapper tooth.
They're cool.
No, they're not. It's
Well, can you get a pink? No, why don't you get black tooth?
No, it's just
It
it's
goes
the
with
same.
the goth.
It's the same as having a gap. No, I'll just get a real looking tooth.
How long are we going to have the gap in there?
We won't be.
Well, they've got to take it out.
No, he's going to make me a plate.
So they make the plate before they take it out?
I think so, yeah.
So how do they know it's going to fit properly?
I don't know.
There's a tooth in the way.
I don't know, Peter.
I just want to see you with a gap.
You're not going to. I'm going to go into hiding if I have a gap. It's horrible. I did a really good job of this. Anyway. I was going to go back to talking about time in the city. Everything is so darn expensive. Like, since when are cocktails like $30 a cocktail?
I think part of the problem is so many places are owned by big companies these days. So many restaurants have bought out the other ones, and everything's just about money. Like, I gave a bad review for this second night's food because when I saw what came out from, all right, the oyster thing came out, the oysters there were small, but Sydney Rock oysters tend to be on a smaller side, so it was fine. They weren't covered in milk, so I preferred them. They were very nice. I could have had a seafood platter. I asked what's on the platter. They said half a dozen oysters, 3 prawns and some scallops. And I looked at the price of the oysters, how much per prawn, because I was selling the prawns one by one, like oysters, and I looked at the scallop dish, and it was like $30 cheaper to buy them as 3 separate dishes than on one platter. So I thought I was being clever. And literally, the prawns came out, they had a tail on them, they were cold, they'd been obviously cooked, but cold, sitting on a bowl of ice, that was it. Just 3 prawns sitting on a bowl of ice. And that was $18.50 per prawn.
That's so crazy.
Whereas the prawns we bought from Vic Market at Christmas time, that was a kilo of prawns was cheaper than 3 prawns.
Yeah, that's wild.
And they tasted better. These ones tasted floury, which means they've been up frozen too long.
Oh. I was happy with my main, even though it was a bit bland, but I ordered something bland, so what was I expecting? I did have food envy with Jared with his ragu. Ragu. But at least my food was nice and easy to eat.
Ragu would have been easy.
Yeah, I've had a few bits of his. Mine was nice. I had like cheese, burrata and ricotta ravioli with a lemon buttery sauce. So it was nice and easy and for soft meat to eat. And I had some mashed potato, which was also easy for me to eat. It was all very beige, very on brand for my palate.
Yeah, no, I think I've cancelled a few things. Like Beck and I, for a while, we wouldn't order hamburgers, we wouldn't order steak. We got sick and tired of it turning up crap. And I love a certain style and good chicken burger, or as Beck calls them, a chicken sandwich. They even called it a burger, so shut up.
Oh my God, aggressive much.
Yes, well, I don't think I've ever had a nice one ordering it out.
Yeah, so stop doing that.
I know, but I just think at how good my one I make is, and I go, oh, I really feel like that. When it comes out, it's nothing like it. And it was just weird and horrible. And then I felt sick for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, which sucks.
It wasn't food poisoning, it was just a different, my stomach was just... And then I got bad indigestion.
It's a shame. No, I just couldn't get over the weird cocktails at the bar.
Yeah, going to... Well, that was weird in itself.
It was.
Just even the check-in was weird to get in there.
Yeah.
But once we're in at the bar, I don't know, they're trying to be cool. I didn't think it was cool. Those seats were so uncomfortable. So you can sit on the couch or you can sit on this hard stool.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
They put a cocktail list on the thing. There's like 5 or 10 cocktails and that's it. And I've looked through and the only thing... So I don't like sweet cocktails. And the only cocktail I thought I'll give this one a try because it had bourbon in it Oh, sorry, you don't have any bourbon.
No, they didn't have that one.
Well,
They said that cocktail's not available.
why?
I don't know. It had ice cream in it. Maybe they didn't have any ice cream.
So it's second place in a row. So it's a Saturday night and they've run out of ice cream. Like the person who's ordering, surely, we've only got 3 days of ice cream left. We better get some more in before the weekends. Well, we went to a Mexican restaurant, and so we don't have any Modelo, and but you don't sell Coronas, do you? No, we have Sol. I said, the worst of all of the.
Oh, Sol just tastes like Corona.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I thought they just tasted the same.
But how can a Mexican restaurant not have not have Modelo when someone could zip down during the day and buy the slabs from Costco?
I think they said it was something to do with their supplier, and maybe they didn't know you could get them at Costco.
So the level of the restaurant that owns that restaurant, surely they don't buy their beer by the week.
I don't know.
No, I just think, how many times it happened, like even when we were in America, the amount of times, oh, sorry, we don't have this or this. There's always stuff we want to order.
Yes.
And they're normally on Friday nights. You think, so now you have to go the whole weekend. Someone messed up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Jared's worker.
It's so awkward.
I know, and yeah. I think it's all our travelling that's got me super, super critical of food places.
Yeah.
Like the food in the place was fine. I was happy with my meal, but I would have liked the beer.
Maybe next year we do something different rather than going to restaurants in the city, because we just never seem to be happy. Well, you don't.
Well, you weren't last time. Because Coco's had gone down really bad.
Yeah, well, we all were a bit.
And that had gone really bad, but the last time you said, oh no, it was really nice, and then it had gone down more.
Yeah.
Well, I think it still is the bigger named or the more upper market, all owned by superannuation companies, and it's all about the dollar.
Well, the person that owns the restaurant we went to also owns Chin Chin.
The one we went to on Saturday night?
Yep. So it's not a superannuation company.
It had nothing like Chin Chin, was it?
Well, it was different cuisine.
I know, but no. At least Chin Chins get their old fashions right.
So fussy.
But maybe yeah, but the person who owns Chin Chins mightn't be the original owner. It could be a superannuation company.
It's the same person.
How do you know?
Because Google told me.
Google told you, and you believe Google?
Fussies.
No, the reason that was a nice segue into one of the things I was going to talk about.
Yes, which is?
When you see something to do this real trick, you try the trick out yourself and it just doesn't work. So I was interested I wanted to get back and there's a thing I learned about 2 or 3 years ago, which I'd heard about years and years ago, which is a collapsed umbrella. So there was that guy at the workshop who mentioned it, and I looked it up and thought, that's right, I remember. And found out the best I could find out. And since then but somebody else commented on something when I did the umbrella and said, it's not the way they used to do it. So I just went to ChatGPT. Is that owned by Google? No.
No.
Or whatever one the Google one's owned by.
Gemini.
Is it Gemini?
Yep.
And ask it can you please explain collapsed umbrella lighting? So studio lighting using an umbrella which is not put up collapsed. And I got a topic on how wet you would get if your umbrella was collapsed, how to fix the broken umbrella, like nothing about lighting. And 3 times I redid my word to say studio lighting, reflective umbrella, collapsed. Oh, one of the tricks to fixing your collapsed umbrella is if you get a shoelace. I was frustrated.
I can tell.
I think I get the dyslexic
Chat.
AI chat or whatever it is. I didn't try Grok, but I did try something else with Grok one day, and took me down a completely different... Maybe it's the way I say things.
Maybe.
Like you talking to robots in the States and having to put American accents on so they can understand you.
Yes, that was funny. It was novel.
It was novel. Yeah, so I also saw somebody else did it, and I liked the way they were using it.
Why did you have to put it into AI? Why couldn't you just do what the person you saw doing it was doing?
No, this person commented on my version.
Oh, right.
I wasn't
Right.
accurate with the version he remembers.
Gotcha, sorry, misunderstood.
And I could only find a couple of articles, people talking about it. I couldn't find a picture showing. I still reckon my version's right. But it wasn't like I wanted to know to have a go back at him.
You were just curious.
So I'm always after learning something. If there was a better way to do it.
I'm curious.
Curious.
Yes.
Hang it on me. And I went into Leica to retry out their EV11 or whatever they're going to call the friggin' thing. I don't know. Because the first time I tried it, so I just wanted, it'll replace my SL2S, which has good ISO. And I just want to be able to shoot it 32, would be about the maximum, but just in case maybe have a look at 64. And when I checked it out last time, and the person in the shop didn't say anything to me when I was checking out, and he knew what I was doing. I got home, the files were remember the files were disgusting. And when he rang me back 3 or 4 days later to get my order to buy one, I said, no, the files were terrible. I said, unusable, I'm really surprised that the ISO is that bad on the camera. And then he rang me back about 2 hours later. Oh yeah, you were shooting it at the full megapixel. When you go down to the lesser megapixel, the ISO gets better. So I went into the shop to try out the lesser megapixel.
Have you tested your files?
I haven't done a comparison with my SL2S files. I still think they look noisier.
Noisy.
And for all that money, like I like how it's slightly smaller, but I'm going to have separate, different batteries because it doesn't take the same battery. There's lots of little things that...
It's a bit annoying.
I just like the small form factor of it. Anyway, so when I was going in there, there was a couple of street photographers out the front and they wandered in and did some stuff. Then when I was walking back, I could see all these little groups of street photographers everywhere. And they have these lovely little communities. And you can see them all doing little things together in little groups. And all of a sudden, one group will pass another group, and then someone will say something, all of a sudden that group has just grown into a bigger group. And they're talking, then someone else will wander up with a camera and, is this a group?
That's cute.
I actually enjoyed...
People watching
in their little groups of taking pictures of the same building in really boring light.
We get that a lot when we're doing the natural light workshop. We get people, because I'm normally buttoning...
That's right, yeah, we do get quite a few people.
Because I'll be sending them...
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll be like minding the bags and they'll see a group of everyone and stuff. And they're like, excuse me, what is this? Or quite often because they'll see people taking photos of the models. They're like, is this someone famous?
I loved it one year I told someone it was the Kardashians and they quickly pulled their phone out.
Oh my God, you would.
It was quite cute. And then I had someone in the elevator at a hotel. There was a guy and his, I'd say, girlfriend. And they both had their little Leicas and their little bags to walk around the city and take pictures as a couple.
Why is everything little?
Well, the Leicas are little. So all their stuff was little to match it. These little camera bags.
In their little groups.
In their little groups. Oh no, in the groups there was one guy who had like a backpack bigger than him.
Oh, God.
We had a guy at one of our workshops who walked 10 kilometres with a Hasselblad with a Pro Photo full size mounted on the side of it for the nighttime workshop, which was, he said it did get very heavy towards the end.
I wasn't there for it, but...
Oh, that's right, that was pre-Bec.
Yes.
Yes.
I could imagine that would have been very heavy though.
Yes, but it was I did find it very cute seeing and the more I walked the rest of the time over the weekend, the more I saw these little pockets of 2 and 3 people with their cameras taking pictures of just everyday buildings with bad light.
I'm sad I missed out on some public freakouts.
Oh yeah, that was weird. And because it was just this little dog just on the side, you can see it was upset and looking around, and there was a lady standing next to him and goes, yeah, I think it's lost. And then all of a sudden, dog starts running off quickly up the street. And then this other lady with a guy is sort of racing up, and he's got a bag full of stuff, and he quickly throws it to the lady, and he bolts off after it. I thought, oh, it must be their dog. And it was maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, all of a sudden this guy's yelling at the top of his voice, running down the street, and he's bumping into people. He seemed like, those yelling people that get in the streets. Well, that's what I just thought it was crazy on the street. Then I realised it was his dog, but he's also a homeless. Oh. And he's screaming at the top of his voice. But as he's gone past the bottle shop where, I wonder why we're at the bottle shop. Oh, that's right, Bec was in there.
So was Jared.
I'm stirring. There was a guy with a big pitty type of dog, big bull type dog. And as he's running past screaming, the dogs had a go at him. And then he yelled at the dog, and then someone from inside, who was the owner of the dog, came out and yelled at him for yelling at the dog. Then the security guard came out and said, would you stop the yelling? And
I missed all of this.
You missed all of it.
I love a public freak out. But I wonder if it was the same people, because when we were walking around the corner to get to the bottler, there was some people running and yelling, and I think they were like, oh, he's gone that way.
That's most likely they're looking for the dog. So we could have stopped.
I didn't know what was going on. Because you were doing your normal running.
You could have asked, what's this all about?
Well, because you're doing your normal fast walking, and I couldn't tell you, hey,
you're
stop.
walking like Cherie.
Well, I had to stop, hang back and talk to her. You don't want to be rude.
Rude. I was going to comment on your slow walking.
Because I had to stand back and walk with your wife.
But Jared tended to enjoy that pace. Is he normally a slow walker too?
No, he's a fast walker. He used to be, when I first started dating him, he was a slow walker. Now he's a fast walker because he has to keep up with me. I trained him.
Trained him?
Yeah.
But didn't boss him. Trained him.
Yes. I'm sad I missed out on public freak out.
There was nothing major.
Huh?
It wasn't major. It didn't last very long. I wonder if you found his dog.
I hope you did.
But it was sitting out the front for a while, so if I'd known that, I could have stopped.
Yeah. We weren't to know. I hope you did as well.
It didn't have a lead on it.
It's a bit dangerous in the city.
Yes, a little bit.
A lot bit.
A lot bit. Anyway, I don't think I survived another gear acquisition moment.
Why?
I don't think I'm going to get it.
Oh, you have survived?
No, I won't get it.
So you have survived?
I have survived.
I thought you said you won't. Well, that's good.
What are you looking at?
I was just making sure the sound was still working.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Did you break it?
No.
Street. Oh, I couldn't burst off that. So, on with the street photography side of things. When I was in Leica, I was talking to one of the Leica guys, and I commented on, that would actually, how many people just shoot that out there? And he looked out the window and goes, I don't think anybody has. I said, just come to here. And where I was standing, there was this reflection. It created this really cool prism type effect. And he couldn't see it at first. He thought it was just nuts or on drugs or something. I said, no, just move your head a little bit. No, you're moving too quick, really, really slow. And then all of a sudden you'll see it. And then he goes, oh, wow. And I started thinking, this is something I could do, because if I recreated a light and found those angles, I'd be able to take that picture with flashlight on the street during the day, which was... And the guys just looked at me and goes, how do your brain work?
It don't.
I said, it don't. He said, even after seeing it, I didn't even think, how do I recreate this and make this a photo? Because it didn't last long. By the time he called someone else in the shop, the light had moved enough that it was gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah, it's there, it's gone. It's like that place in New York. You weren't there. We stayed 1 year down more towards the financial end, and there's a spot you can stand at a certain time of the day where you get lit from both sides.
I get lit multiple times a day.
Well, maybe you should live down here. You get lit for nothing. No, it's because the sun hits the building, so the sun's coming this way, but hits the glass on the building, and it's perfect. You end up with a double shadow on the ground. Absolutely. You can't really even tell which side's the sun and which side's the bounce.
Is it the Flatiron building, maybe?
No, I don't think it's a flat iron.
I'm just guessing.
What's the flat? Is that the one up near?
The pointy one down that end.
It might be. It comes from quite high.
I don't know.
It was within a block of where we stayed.
That's
when
down
we
there.
were down that area. Not where you stayed with me, where I stayed down there.
Yes, I know. You said that.
Oh, did I?
said
Oh,
when I
sorry for
wasn't there.
repeating. I'll stop repeating myself. I'll cross out my street now since you weren't really into it. And sorry?
I said it's cool.
It's cool.
You're going to start street photography.
I've got some ideas, yes.
You're going to have a little group with your little likers?
No, I wasn't going to do street photography with likers.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm not going to do street. I'm going to do a different type, but not street.
Okay.
And not with my liker.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
You sure now?
Speaking of gear acquisition, you got a new present just before your son came to drop off your belated birthday present.
Oh, yeah, that's music.
Music.
Music, not camera. That's
I know,
music.
but still. It's this.
It's only taken them, how many years would that be? I'd say it'd be 40 years. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
So there was a thing that Led Zeppelin did, and it was on Song Remains the Same, and Jimmy Page would run his hand past their aerials and it would make sounds. And that's how this thing works.
Oh, there's a thing you can do with like a pole that does.
Yeah, but that's Jimmy Page did that with his hand around the other pole.
Oh.
That was back in the 70s.
Someone, I think it was Esso closing ceremony at the last Esso we went to, they did that with the thing. It was really cool. I was impressed.
You were impressed.
I'd never seen it before. I was like, whoa, how are you doing that? That's science.
It was from the 70s.
It was really cool. But yes, Peter's got a new little keyboard that he can...
No, it's not a keyboard.
Well, it's kind of like
It's an aerial.
whatever, you wave your hands and it makes noise.
It changes the noise that's on your keyboard.
It makes noises.
No, the keyboard made it, it changes it.
Okay, whatever.
But you DJs don't get it.
No, we don't.
No, not musicians. I was surprised. There was something caught my attention on YouTube. It was about... Oh, that's right. It was a guy that showed how you could use big songs and not be monetarised or copywritten strike over it. Because he had a thing and it was Skrillex's Bangajang. He said, and this is on YouTube and it's still on here and I'm making money off it and I don't have a copyright strike. And it was at least a third of the song. Turns out there's some platform out there where you can go on there and pay them and it stops the strike against you, but it pays a royalty to
The artist.
the artist. I hadn't heard about that. I wonder how much I'd charge.
I don't know.
No, I'd be
haven't heard
interested.
about it
So most
either.
of them make more money than what they... An unknown caller. I'm glad I got that put on the phone. I'll try. Peter speaking. If you're selling me solar, I'm going to sue your company.
I sue you.
I sue you?
I should sue the Airbnb guy. Can't be bothered though. For my tooth.
You must get your tooth covered for. You must get a proper implant and everything.
Yeah.
But then you have to go and admit that you smashed his table with your head.
But because of his bloody...
I think it's too late now. I think you should have put a report in that morning. Should have gone to the hospital.
Anyway.
You also would have won too. Anyway, you were just embarrassed and didn't want the world to know that you missed 3 steps, at least.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I'm crossings.
Why do you have to do it so violently?
Don't you do that?
No.
It's good to get rid of them. It's like we do that with the DJs, violent lift-offs. You certain?
I don't have that style yet. I do.
You haven't learnt that style.
But I also like to do a gradual. I feel like that's a more...
An aggressive thing.
yeah, I like to do gradual.
You thought about taking up trumpet?
No.
Why don't you do bagpipes, Bec bagpipes?
No.
Bec bagpipes would be good. Or it could be Bec bassoon. You could have a bassoon on stage. Tomorrowland, I reckon Tomorrowland would love Bec bassoon.
I'm not sure.
It rhymes, and it would suit that sort of Tomorrowland.
It doesn't rhyme, it's just an alliteration. I think that's what it's called.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
When the words start with the same thing, I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. People will tell me if I am.
But you don't read their comments.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. You sleepies.
No, I'm getting slow. I'm getting there. I had a really bad
You're
night's
getting there.
I had a really bad night's sleep last night.
But you're at home.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't get to sleep, and then I woke up really early and couldn't get back to sleep. Just a little bit deprived.
Bit deprived.
Yeah.
I slept first night in the hotel, but the second night, I think.
I slept really nicely there.
Yeah, no, you slept like 20 hours a day.
It was comfortable. I love hotel beds, especially the nice big king beds.
Oh, that's right. We had that conversation, didn't we?
It's nice.
Anyway, so this morning we've on Inspire. Oh, sorry to cut you off. You were just
No,
raising
it's fine,
something.
I
You
was.
didn't have a topic, so I thought I'd better take
Yeah,
over.
that's
You should sit
fine.
there topicless.
Topicless. It was better than me sitting here topless.
Well, I didn't say topless. I said topicless.
I was making a joke.
Stop
Continue
degrading everything we spoke about.
Continue with your topic this morning.
I forgot what I was about to say.
This morning for Inspire, we went to Vicky's place.
Yeah, so for a while we're doing things with mentoring. Basically, I'd still do mentor sessions with people, and every now and then when I hear a little bit about the person, I sort of talk to them about, can we film this for Inspire so people can see the sort of things. So I don't mentor their work. I refuse to do that. But it's normally people who either starting their photography business or they've got one going and they're wondering why it's... So I'm more looking at the way they're presenting their business to the world, at the way they quote jobs and the way they cost their business. So it's a little bit more on the business side and less on the artistic side. If I do see things I think is like something on their webpage where you need to remove that picture, I try and do it in a way, so I'm not saying it's a bad picture, but
It's confusing.
it'll either be confusing the site or maybe detracting from the site.
Or just sticks out like a sore thumb or something.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes, it's that thing you've seen and now you can't not see it.
Yeah.
And it's, so no matter where you were in the site, you could only remember that image,
Yeah.
and that's not a good way to remember. But then I thought about it and thought, well, there's so many photographers I know who have got there pretty much most of their life has been in photography, and I know the diversification they've done through their life.
It's a nice made-up word.
Is that a made-up word, is it?
Yes.
Can I patent it?
Sure.
All right, cool. You sure it's made up? I think I've heard it before.
Diverse is a word.
Diversification?
I don't think that's a word.
I think it should be. Anyway, and they seem to get taken while doing that, just people like Jess and Craig. So with Vicky, I met her maybe 2 years, 3 years. It might be a bit longer than that. It was after I made my transition into becoming a commercial photographer. And it was just what her life has been and where it is now and where it started from. And it's sort of really, really novel because she popped up maybe 3-4 years before all those women photographers started popping up shooting babies and doing the women portraits and things like that. And I just thought I didn't realise that she'd basically left university as an arts graduate in art and started doing photography as a business.
She was an art graduate in art.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, she was an art graduate in science.
Oh, that's what I...
Isn't there art degrees which are not art?
I don't know.
They're just called art degrees.
I don't know. I was just taking the piss.
You did an arts degree, didn't you?
No.
No. You sure?
Yes.
But isn't there a thing called arts degree, but it's like a nothing degree?
I don't think so.
Isn't it the easiest degree you can get?
I did 1 semester of uni in psychology.
And?
And I left.
You learned too much about yourself and thought, I can't handle this.
No, I'd finished high school 6 years prior and then trying to get back into the habit of, you've got an assignment or you've got to do homework. I was like, I feel like a kid again.
I didn't do that when I was a kid. And now I've got to do it again.
I can't get back into this habit of doing homework and assignments and shit. I've been out of this for 6 years and I can't be fucked. Sorry, I swore.
Anyway, it was really interesting that the way that she started in her early days. She ran a dark room in her house. She did all her own developing. Anything that was black and white, she did it all, and was working as a commercial photographer, shooting film, shooting medium and some large format. When I met her, she was on digital and she was more shooting women, a bit of, I think she was doing, we didn't talk about that today.
Don't give too much of a story away.
I'm not giving too much, but she didn't mention she was ever a wedding photographer. Oh, no, she did, I think. I think she did weddings as well back then. No, but what I meant, it was really interesting that she's brought out, she'd actually looked up some of her old pictures and she actually reprinted, I think it said reprinted one so she could show me. But walking in the house, it was just such a joy to walk in and she has photos on the walls. See, it's very rare that you walk into someone's house and they have photos on there. So many walls that just don't have anything.
There's two of the photos are the ones that you took of her and her kids.
Oh, yeah, but that's what I just meant in general. Every room had photos on their walls.
Yeah.
She had photos in the toilet?
I think so.
I can't remember.
No, I didn't pay
Until
much
looking
attention.
at the plants.
Yeah, she had really nice plants. She had really nice plants. Beautiful house in general.
Don't you put plants in the toilet if you do smelly farts?
No, it's air freshener.
But I thought that's what aren't they supposed to suck all of that up?
No, the plants just are good in the bathroom because so there's a shower in there as well and they like the steam, especially because they were like tropical plants, so they like their humidities.
Humids. So they don't like the methane.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know much this episode.
Haven't you got plants in your bathroom?
No, because I don't get enough light in there.
Oh. Have you
Otherwise-
tried any in there?
No, there's not enough light, I don't think. I think they'd die. Like
think
everything
they'd-
else.
Sorry?
Like every other plant.
I was going to say.
Mum gave me, I took one of mine was a bit sick, so I took it over to Mum's. I think I might have left it. And she gave it back to me and the thing's got mealybugs and it's dead again.
How long ago did she give it back to you? Long enough for you to get it infected and die?
No, because none of my other plants have mealybugs.
Really? When did she give it back to you?
A little while ago.
So how do you know it hadn't got mealybugs since it got into your house?
Because why does none of my other plants have it?
Have you looked at them?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
What did you say to your mother?
Why did you give,
yes?
yes. And she's like, they should probably got it from here. I was like,
Oh, so she has mealybugs?
no, I don't know. But she gave it back to me and it was infected and now it's like dead.
It was one thing when I had years and years ago when I was had a wholesale nursery market thing. the builders would come in, they'd put an order in, it might be for 3,000 or 5,000 plants. You'd get them all picked, fully healthy, you take them around, and then a month later they ring up and said they're all dead. Funny about that, all their brothers and sisters are still alive here.
Yeah.
And you turn up and they've put them in a garage. Nobody's watered them. There's no light in there. They just expect it's going to live in the garage in pitch blackness, no light and no water.
I need to get some new plants.
Well, you'll just kill them again.
No, I need some new outdoor ones.
But you'll just kill them again.
No.
Sorry, Jared will just kill those ones.
Yeah, sorry, it was a bit hard for me to water them from America.
I'm certain you can get a phone-controlled tap.
Maybe I'll look into that and get some new outdoor plants.
And then you could just turn them on every time you see Jared walk outside. It was like one of she's most likely listening, Anne. She had great fun one night with her partner turning on the vacuum remote control. So he's sitting in the lounge room, she just starts vacuuming. I think I've accidentally turned on all my stereo speakers with Cherie at home.
I've thought, because I can control the AC from...
Oh, that's right.
I've thought about, like when we were overseas, I think Jared was complaining about how it was a really cold day and he was working from home, and I thought, maybe I'll just turn
the AC on.
No, I'm not that mean. But I can control that.
I am that mean, but I can't control ours yet.
I can feed my cats with the automatic feeder.
Yeah, but only dry food.
Yes.
And you can't pick which cat's going to get fed. So you can feed a cat, not your cats.
I think Sissa is the one that typically goes for it and pushes little asshole out the way.
I thought it would have been the other way.
See,
or she's still the boss?
She's starting to get more bossy with him. She was really funny, like, the other night we were sitting on the couch and Grim was over near Jared and she was next to me as she is glued to the side of me. And they're both sleeping, minding their own business. And then out of nowhere, she just gets up, walks over, goes up to him. He's just sleeping, minding his own, bops him on the head. Then she jumps off and scurries off to the bedroom. I'm like, what was that for?
Yeah, but isn't this the one that used to find where your other cat was and just sit on its head when it's under the bed covers?
Gandalf used to do that to Sis.
Oh, so Gandalf did that.
And Grim does that to Sis as well. Both of them do that to her because she likes getting under the covers. And yeah, they both like to sit on her and she cries her. I don't know.
I think it's funny with animals. It's like my daughter has 2 rats and one of the rats started to get a bit skinnier, took to the vet and like $200 later for a rat. It had a disease and they said, yeah, it's not it's not taking the nourishment out of the food properly, it's something wrong with the stomach. So even though it was eating enough, it wasn't converting to food. So it was getting smaller and smaller, and then all of a sudden the other rat decided, we're not best buddies anymore, we're just going to kill you.
So barbaric.
But the same happened with our budgies. That we originally got 2 budgies and my wife wanted a little breeder box in there, and then we had 9 or 10 budgies. I found out budgies don't inbreed.
Oh.
Brothers and sisters can breed.
Why?
They're not Pakistani or anything. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Peter.
No, that's only because I read something I didn't know about. No, I read something. Sorry, it was in my... Anyway, not attacking anybody, I just read something. It might have only happened in one little town somewhere.
Anyway, moving on.
So the mother and... So as a mother, we end up with the mother, the father, and the 2 boys. All of a sudden, they're all attacking her, and she died.
No, we didn't.
Died. And then, so now we've got 3 alphas in a cage, and they then started. The 2 sons were friends; they'd feed each other. And her father didn't like this anymore, so he picked on one of the sons, but the other son kept getting in its way. We saw the breakouts where they were fighting and I had to go in and stop them from UFCing on the bottom of the cage. So my wife, if they had a girl in there, it wouldn't happen. So we got 2 girls and, yeah, it stopped it instantly. But that's not happening either.
What?
Well, we're not breeding, so we don't have the box in
We don't
there.
exactly.
But it just stopped. All of a sudden, that fight stopped completely.
No
Weird.
UFCs.
The animal world.
It is weird.
UFCs.
UFCs.
Yeah, something came up on the feed the other day with this Asian female UFC.
Wailing.
They're wearing bikinis. Like after 3 punches, they're practically topless.
That's not real.
Well, it wasn't AI. Must be topless.
That's not
UFC.
UFC. That's not
It was in
UFC.
Thailand or somewhere.
That's not UFC.
I just thought it was weird.
That's not UFC.
Well,
don't
they were
wear
fighting
bikinis.
like that.
They don't wear bikinis and they don't bitch slap each other and they certainly
No, it wasn't
don't.
bitch fight. It was full on kicking and
That's not UFC.
it must be Thailand
I don't know, but that's not.
stripper fighting or something.
I don't know. That's not what I watch.
Well, sorry, it's UFC in the style of fighting. You know, those kicking, punching, biting, cuddling.
I can't bite.
Also, cuddling and kissing. Don't say don't kiss. I've seen a couple of your fights and it looked like they're kissing.
There was one fight that it was 2 guys and one of them was getting beat up and then the one that was beating him up just as a joke. I think it was at the end of the fight after, so like I think it called out and then he like kissed him on the back of the head and the ref was like, he was just being a smart ass.
Yeah, there's something on the news. I was like a couple of months ago when either someone else came into the fight that shouldn't have been in there. The ref was a better fighter than both. He just swung around and kicked this guy and completely took him out.
Love that. Violence.
Yeah, I know you love your violence.
Violence.
Yeah, Shree was watching some movie I recommend not to watch, but I didn't see the name of it. It was on Prime, and I think the covers has a girl with like a bikini top and a machine gun. I didn't pick the picture, my wife did.
I'm going to the movies, I think, tomorrow night.
What are you going to see? Taylor Swift's?
No, there's a new movie out called The Housemaid. It's got Amanda Seyfried, or however you say her name, and Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw...
It's supposed to be good.
I think
Shorts
I saw
look
a
good.
short.
Yeah, it
I
looks good. So I saw that that's on at the movie. It's just come out at the movies, and I love going to the movies. So tomorrow night, I said for my birthday, I want to go have dinner and then go to the movies.
There is another one on Apple I don't think you've seen.
Don't say the Leonardo DiCaprio one again.
No, well, I haven't spoken to you about it. You haven't seen. It has Wednesday in it. What's her name?
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, and her reflection changes in the mirror.
Oh.
So if you'd seen any of the shorts, that's what you see.
Oh.
Her in the bathroom in the mirror, and she's doing something to herself, which she was enjoying a little bit. And then when she looked at the mirror, the head turned away.
Oh.
Her head turned away.
Creepy.
It was actually...
Well, I'll report back on what this new movie is like, and I'll report back if we find out if Bec can eat steak or not with fractured tooth.
Have you report? No, you haven't. You haven't reported back to your thoughts about begonia without giving the end away.
I don't know.
Yeah, so you like me. Well, I've got my reasons why I don't. The story finishing didn't bother me, but it was more the whatever they built, the environment it finished in. I didn't like.
I don't know.
You didn't. You can't say too much, folks. You'll give it away.
I know, but all I was going to say is that I was
I did like the acting in it.
The acting was phenomenal. I spent a lot of the movie very confused.
Yeah, but see, I normally like movies like that.
It did start to lose me a little bit, but I was still really intrigued. And the fact that I watched the whole thing is like, okay, well, it's not a bad movie, but then at the same time...
That means, yeah, you didn't go to sleep.
But then at the same time, would I recommend it to people? I'm not sure.
But if you didn't have a good movie to watch, it's a movie you're going to kill a night.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk about it afterwards.
It's definitely interesting and the acting is really good, but I just don't know.
He reminded me of Pete Evans gone crazy.
A little bit, yeah.
Wasn't he?
I really don't know how I felt about it.
Yeah, I still don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I'd watch it again because...
I wouldn't watch it again. I definitely wouldn't watch it again. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I really don't know how I feel.
Well, you're the one who told me about it.
Well, because all I'd
Right,
seen...
so then I've watched it And then all I had to, Bec, you have to watch it because I want to know what you think, because so I know that if I'm thinking, and we're nearly identical.
Yeah.
It's still, I don't know.
Well, because all I saw was a little clip from it.
Well, I hadn't seen anything.
I just saw a little clip of it, which I won't say what I saw, even though I think it's one of the main ads they've had out for it. But I saw that and I was like, ooh, this looks interesting. And I was like, ooh, and I really like Emma Stone. And
yeah, she was awesome in that.
And I was like, oh, and that's that guy that's in a few Black Mirror episodes, and he's really good in those. So I was like, oh, this might be really good. They're both really good actors. And then I was like, and the little snippet I saw had me really intrigued. So that's why I wanted to watch it. And yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it.
So that's why I told you have to watch it, because I want to talk to you about it. Because
But Jared was the same. Jared was the same. Yeah.
And Sri liked it.
A couple of Jared's friends are right into movies and stuff, and I think it was on New Year's because Jared and I watched it just before New Year's, and we were like, I think because Pato, one of his friends, he's really into movies and like good cinema as well. And Jared's like, oh, Pato, have you seen Begonia yet? And he's like, no, it's on my list. And then Ben chimes in, he's like, oh, I really want to watch that as well. And they're like, is it good? And we're like, both of us like, watch it
and tell us. Then we can talk about it. She can't really talk about it.
Exactly. So we're like, if it's on your list, definitely watch it. But yeah, watch it and
you'll never forget
get back to me.
You'll never forget it, will you? So that actually makes it a good movie then.
Yeah. It's just anyway, that was my thoughts.
That was your thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny. So you get movies like that, like I don't know if I'd watch again. I can't remember the name of it, when the people went to display houses. Display homes. I can't even remember what it was called. So I'd never watched that again. But Vivarium. But I was still intrigued from start to finish.
I loved that movie.
I know, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah. I think I would. I think it's been enough time that I would watch it again.
But I still absolutely loved it, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
whereas like what was it? The Cliff, the old people on the cliff.
Midsummer.
So I've watched it like 3 times now. But every time you watch it, you see something new.
Well, yeah, the first time I watched it, I fell asleep. So the second time I watched it, I saw lots new. I do love it.
Did you ever fall asleep with Kill Bill? Any of them?
I don't think the first time, but obviously now that I've seen it, it's just my comfort movie. So.
Well, I liked how not Men in Black,
The Matrix?
The Matrix.
It took me like 4 or 5 times to finally get through it.
Schmidiot.
But I'm excited. I'll let you know how this movie goes tomorrow night.
You can do that. I've got on I have a to-do list. No, it's what? It's called To-Do List. It's by Microsoft. And one of them is called Movies and Music. And I saw, Jesus, I have got to start looking at some of these. And I noticed quite a few of them are available on the streaming services I'm actually running at the moment. So just to cross them off the list, I need to watch them.
I haven't been watching too much just because I've been either DJing or playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Oh, but you did finish Stranger Things.
I did finish Stranger Things. I cried.
You cried. Don't give away the ending.
I'm not giving away the ending. I'm just saying I cried. But I mostly cried. I don't know. I liked the way they wrapped it up, and then also I think it was because it's an end of such an era. So there was that. I won't give away anything.
End of an era?
Yeah. Well, then
I mean era? Era?
Whatever, however you
want. An era.
Era, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, after I think I got through 3 episodes, I just thought it was like Goonies or whatever that cartoon, horror cartoons.
I never watched Wednesday season 2 because I felt that was a bit too kiddie.
I didn't even watch all of Wednesday. I only watched 2 of season 1 because I felt it was too kiddie.
I watched season 1, but I haven't watched 2 yet. Yes, so I've either been DJing or playing my Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I've been catching ups. I've been going through my own list of things to do.
good.
So not stuff I have to do, stuff I want to do.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You were saying this last week.
was
You
I?
had your have-to-dos and your want-to-dos.
So I've been working well. And because I was trying to learn something, and this was in music, and it pumped up a lot of stuff with editing, and the friggin' start-offs hooked me in, and what's this? And go on, no, AI shit, AI shit, no, don't like AI. And I noticed the little pretty Indian guy, Pixel Perfect.
I don't know you. I don't watch retouching videos, but I know who
You
you're
know who
talking
I'm
about.
talking about, yeah. I know he was on, and I was really interested to see, because I really don't like his retouching, too much of it. It happens really quick, but if you slow it down, you'll see all the artifacts of the stuff I don't, or do this little trick and it fixes everything like that. It was really funny. He was comparing some of the AI fixes, and you're paying for it, and you don't know how much you're paying for it, because it doesn't say this is going to cost you this much. It just charges you afterwards.
Oh.
And it didn't fix it. It made it worse, if anything. And there's something where you can do, it's generative stuff. I think it's whenever you use generative whatever, so I don't even touch any of that stuff. But because you've got programs like Topaz and that for sharpening and denoising and that, so it's not even using Adobe's program, it's linking you through to another company's program to run the other company's program through AI back through. Well, he showed it being used through the other company's program, and it denoised it nicely. Showed it with a generative AI, and it just denoised a little patch on the skin. That was it. Everything else was covered in noise except a little patch. But you didn't even select where to denoise. But anyway, when he was doing all this stuff, he made a comment which I thought was very anti what he's teaching. So most of his retouching is teaching to make stuff perfect as quick as possible. Like skin clean, now they just look plastic because they don't have texture and things like that. And when he commented, I had just been editing some pictures and took a break to watch a couple of things whenever I get to. And I've just gone before and after on mine and gone, yeah, because I normally pull about a third off. And I've gone, nah. As of today, things are changing. I'm changing as of today. So I just cancelled my retouch and started the retouch with my whole new headset on the retouching. It took me an eighth of the time to retouch, and it looks 100% real. It still looks clean enough. That's nice. It's not going to be some of you people with your freaking Facetune filters. But the problem is those Facetune filters are making you look like AI.
Yeah.
And the more I see AI, the more I don't like the retouch pictures because I don't feel real. So even though you aren't taking it to that extent, the extent you've taken them is still moving too much the wrong way. And then I started looking at all my favourite photographers, and except for stuff that were Vogue covers and things like that, a lot of the stuff that wasn't Vogue covers, I was going, yeah, you need to see that muscle. That's the important muscle. Maybe you can dial it back a fraction, but don't get rid of it. That's how I got so much editing done over the last week.
It's very good.
So I was happy with that. But anybody who follows my blog will start to see it with the next 10 or 15 blogs. So that's how I'm
You're going to be doing it.
That's how I'm doing it, and actually really, really enjoying it now.
That's very good.
That's very good.
Before we love and leave you, I forgot to say that I am drinking this one that I don't know how to pronounce. Yes. It's been going for an hour and 5. And I still need to post on social media. It's Giarello Estate. It's from Upper Goldburn. It's a Syrah.
I can do your job. You can go home.
No.
It's all right. I can do your job. I did it before you ever came.
I'll do it.
I can do it. So what's our thumbnail?
Me celebrating my birthday.
Oh.
I'll put a little party hat on or something.
All right. Just you?
No, I'd do something with you. We can put party hats on
I
both
wasn't
of them.
invited, so I'll just stay on my own.
Put little party hats on
no
us.
one won't be there.
We'll put party hats on.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's my birthday. Turkey tree today.
Turkey tree and a turd.
Well, not today, tomorrow. But a few days prior from when you guys are listening to this.
Still birthday week.
Birthday week, yay.
All right.
Have a good one. Have a wine for me.
Or 3.
Have a good week, guys.
Catch ya.